Hey guys, it's Thigh Company here. Welcome everybody to today's live stream. Today is February the 9th, 2024. Hope you all have been having a wonderful day today. And for today's live stream, we're going to continue yesterday's topic about Rooster. We're going to talk to you all about what's been going on and what happened and reason for Rooster's departure and why he blocked everybody. He blocked me. He blocked Umain, Uchapa. And I don't know why he did that, and we're kind of doing a little bit of investigation, and I'll tell you what we've gathered. Now, yesterday's live stream when we were talking about Rooster, unfortunately, what happened was uh, the stream, we were streaming for what I thought was like 45, 50 minutes, but we were having some technical issues where the stream would cut off, and I don't know if we were losing. It seemed like we were maybe losing internet connection, but we weren't having a stable connection. And I thought it was just going, and then it would stop, and then it restarted, and it kept going. And I thought that was what was going on. Turns out what happened was it recorded the first like 11 minutes, and then it stopped after that, unfortunately. So a lot of the key information that we were trying to talk about regarding Rooster's recent events unfortunately were not recorded or captured in yesterday's live stream, and I'm not sure why YouTube deleted that or what exactly occurred. So while we're still stable by the looks of it, we'll kind of discuss more of what's been recently going up into Rooster's like recent events. So basically, Rooster and I met in what I believe was 2017, maybe even earlier than that, maybe 2016. But what happened was Rooster was in high school, and I had just graduated high school, and I think this was probably around the time I was either working at the airport or had just left the airport. Somewhere around 2017, 2018 is what I'm guessing. But what I remember is that after Rooster graduated from his high school, he had a little bit of what I call lost journey, where he didn't know what to do, and then he went into a college. And I know Umain was like, oh, he went to some religious college because he wanted to be a pastor or some. What did he? I don't know what Umain was like talking, nonsense about Rooster wanting to be a church guy, which I didn't have really any opinion of. And I was like, well, Rooster, what are your plans on doing with that? Like, what are you going to, what is the program you want to finish? What is the degree you are trying to get? And I don't even remember what exactly he said back then. I think it was something like similar to what in the US they would consider a 2-year degree or an associate's degree. And I don't know what, like he had to take a math, an English, a writing class. I think a history class was part of it, but he had basically dropped everything that he had at his house. Like he didn't bring any computer or anything, and just moved like 6, 7, 8 hours out of Wetaskiwin, which is where he was staying at, and I think that's where he is now. But what happened was when he went over there, he was staying in a dorm with a roommate, and he was having kind of a sketchy time. All right, Umain says, get on Discord. I see your message, Umain. I'm going to get on Discord right quick. Let's see. Hopefully the connection stays stable. I'm going to be optimistic for today's live stream, but you never know. But yeah, he was in this dorm with a roommate, and they had this very strange internet service there. They had a restricted internet, and he was not able to really get on a computer, and his roommate, who he had no really a good relationship with, from my understanding, that roommate was always hogging that laptop or computer that they had in the dorm, and nothing was really going on there. All right, Umain, I'm on Discord. I don't know what's going on. What do you mean, loser? Are you talking about Rooster, or what's going on there? I'm on Discord right now. But yeah, what was going on is that Rooster was not able to get on his computer to live stream, and that's part of why Rooster's channel had this inconsistency of live streams and videos. And he started going off topic of what his audience wanted. Most of his audience came in from Roblox live streams and Roblox videos. Umain says, "Yeah, I'm talking about Rooster, that that white boy." Yeah, yeah. Rooster being a white boy. That's kind of a funny thing to think of. But yeah, he was at this college and nothing was like being proactive. Um, and I remember he was basically like in the same shoes that I was in when I first went to my first college that I was attending. You made says he was a nerd. No, I don't think he was a nerd per se because he said that he was having trouble doing the work and then like he wasn't doing any of the work on top of that. And I don't know exactly what was going on, but if he was like able to at least reach out to me and explain, hey, this is what I'm taking. I thought I need your help. I'm kind of lost right now, and made some effort to reach out, which he did not. I think there could have been a potential, lifeline that was not used, and I don't know what's going on there. But he um, dropped out. Umain says he was kicked out. I had another person tell me, oh no, he flunked out. Um, but more or less, he didn't get good grades, and he figured that his next destination would be to return home from there. And he returned home, and once he was back home, he was doing like volunteer work and working with his dad in Wetaskiwin at their local like firehouse or fire station, and he was doing that. But I don't know if I guess volunteer work. I don't know if it's a paid volunteering or non-paid. He never really went into much detail about that, but from later on, something happened to his dad. Like, I don't know if it was a health change or something that was noticed. And the dad, I think, switched to a different position into being like a firehouse or fire station, like what they call a chapel man or a, like, not a counselor. It's somebody who's kind of helps with like prayers and with, people who are in, I guess, in need of religious belief counseling or something like that. I don't know what they exactly call that position. Um, I can't seem to remember what the name is off the top of my head. But all right. So I'm on Discord. You're still not doing anything of Discord. I don't understand what's going on there. And I'm going to my Discord general chat as well. I realized I forgot to put up 2 live streams on my chat. But yeah, basically once he was back, or once that changed with his dad switching positions within the firehouse or fire station, and I'm switching the 2 terms because Rooster would like not call it a fire station, but he would call it a firehouse. So once his dad made that change, Rooster left that volunteering position. And after he left, he was trying to frantically find another job. And I remember he was applying for like a library position as I guess a librarian aide or library aide. And he applied for a few other places and then ultimately applied for Walmart. And he got the job at Walmart and pretty much was stuck at Walmart for now probably at least a year. And I haven't talked to Rooster, and based on yesterday's um, investigation on Discord, we haven't had a regular conversation with Rooster since last April, which is pretty crazy to think of. And I think Rooster works full time. I don't know what his shifts are. I thought there were morning shifts, but I think they just have them all over the place, in just random places. Therefore, it's not a consistent work schedule, and you can never predict or kind of set something up ahead of time to get done. There's no option of scheduling anything. So you kind of are in, I guess, sort of an anarchy, essentially, where you can't really figure out what to do with Rooster. So we started going back and forth where Rooster was playing everything but Roblox. So as soon as he started doing that, it pissed off a lot of his Roblox audience and a lot of his Roblox subscribers on his YouTube channel. And unfortunately, he started playing a lot of games that weren't really familiar with the current audience, and he started kind of getting some people from other games, but he was playing Rust. Well, first what he did was he started playing games that other people were liking. He played Among Us. He played the Jackbox games, which are basically party games, and he was doing well with that while that was going. And then Among Us stopped getting, stopped being popular. So the views on that died down, which he then switched to Jackbox. And once he was in Jackbox, the views were okay. And then all of a sudden, he switched to Rust and Trackmania and speedrunning. And that was kind of all over the place. But the one thing that kind of helped him out a little bit was that he was doing he made a game on Steam called Gummy Jump. And Gummy Jump was a good game for a while that was getting traction and getting an audience on his YouTube channel. And I was helping him out, promoting the game. I was encouraging him to make some changes to the game. I was like, hey, you should add this, you should add that. And he did add some additional like add-ons or version changes or updates. But there's a lot of critical elements that he did not do. He did not add or continue any Roblox content. He stopped doing that, which made everything kind of slow down on his channel. He's currently at 461 subscribers, which I brought that up yesterday. And we are at like 1,450, I believe, on this channel. And I'm like checking right now too, just to be sure. And I'm gonna go to Discord again. And Umain, you're not on Discord. If that's what you told me to go on Discord, but you are not on Discord, Umain. And I messaged you twice on Discord. All right, I'm getting some notifications on YouTube. Michael says, enjoy your content. Thank you. You should get on Roblox instead of Rooster. Yeah, I need to do that. That's what we're working on doing more of. Now, we were looking at the subscriber count. So Thigh Company, we're at 1,450 subscribers. And Maxer, hello Maxer, welcome to the stream. And Shiroki, people actually watch this. Watch what are you talking about? The issues with Rooster? Oh, Rooster's channel. Rooster's been having some issues with his channel. And he's basically been stuck at like 406 or around 450 to 460 subscribers, and he's been just at this level here. But yeah, so what ended up happening, to get back to the Rooster story, he started working at Walmart. Was when he went like MIA at that point. He didn't do. I see Maxer says do a dance. Yeah, I should do a dance one. Did you not see? Do you remember? Rooster did a short, kind of making fun of back when we were doing the regular live streams on the First Thigh Company channel, where if somebody like donated $1 on stream, I would do this thing called Hop on Pop, where I would like jump onto the bed and что? Сейчас дай мне минут, я на эфире. And so what would happen is basically someone would donate $1 and something crazy would happen. Like I would jump on and slam onto the bed like it's WWE, or somebody would be like, we would start yelling at somebody. I know one time we prank called a few people, so we did that on the stream as well. Слушай, можете уйти из комнаты, пожалуйста? And unfortunately, that channel stopped existing, so to speak. But Rooster unfortunately went MIA and stopped answering the calls, or I'd be like, hey, let's chat, to at least get like an interview from him to see like, hey, how's Walmart going, what's going on there, so at least we understand what kind of progress is being made in terms of Rooster's life and what he's doing. And unfortunately, he just like, oh, I'm busy. Oh, I can't talk right now. Oh, I got an allergy. Oh, my voice doesn't work right now. Just all kinds of crazy stuff. Let's see here. Shiroki, when are you working on Hayoko stuff tomorrow, today? We're working on we're going to work on it today and tomorrow. I have one more thing set up for today, and then tomorrow I think I have 2 or 3 things. I have to take a look again. So that's kind of the schedule for that. But to get back to Rooster, what ended up happening was So he started getting pissed off at my channel because well, pissed off or jealous. Umain says it's jealous, or jealousy, but I don't know what exactly. But um, we started getting a lot of more subs than Rooster, and this started pretty much neck and neck at the same level as he was like 400 something subscribers. I was at that level too. In the past, I had way more subscribers than Rooster on the first channel. I had like 13,000 subscribers, and Rooster was like at 400 or something. But even now, we're back again to being over the like having more subscribers than Rooster, and Umain thinks that it's jealousy. That's why he blocked everybody, because Umain was first blocked, and then Rooster first blocked me on Discord. Then he was like stopped responding, but like he wouldn't care if I was posting the live streams on the page. Max was asking, who is Rooster? Rooster is one of the original subscribers on a channel. He and I are good friends since 2017. We have several videos of Rooster on the channel back from like 3 years ago. He has live streams talking about Thigh Company as well. I'll show you all his channel right quick here, because I know a lot of you all are asking about Rooster now. So let me share you his channel right quick. He's also known as the Screaming Rooster. And I'm going to go to his channel right quick here. Come on, YouTube. When I screen share, the whole laptop likes to go very slow. All right, so I might have to stop screen sharing and then because of how slow the whole thing was going. But yeah, let me go to his channel, pull his channel up. But Rooster blocked us. He supposedly blocked Umain last summer, according to what Umain is telling me, and he blocked me on Discord like right at the end of January, and then beginning of February he blocked me on everything else. The one thing he hasn't blocked me on is probably YouTube and Roblox. Probably the two places he hasn't. And so I got in touch with some of Rooster's friends recently, like Dragon. Dragon is a big friend of the channel as well. All right, let me show you Rooster's channel right quick here. So I'm going to screen share Rooster's channel. So we're on YouTube. Here's Rooster's channel. It's called The Screaming Rooster. 461 subscribers, about 400 videos. And we were critiquing Rooster's channel yesterday, talking about, what kind of issues we noticed on Rooster's channel. So I'm going to go to a few different things. Like if I go to his recent videos, a lot of his stuff used to be Roblox, but then he stopped doing Roblox and switched to just Trackmania, Rust. The only thing that's kind of helping him out right now is his Gummy Jump game that he rarely works on, and I've been telling him he needs to like add some more effort into it. And I told him, hey, let me make graphics for you. Let me do some let's make like a storyline or like venture mode or story mode and competition where he was like, oh, whoever gets to first place will be kind of like on my own personal world record list. And I think the most he ever made off of that game was maybe like supposedly $30, $20, $30. I think it's like 30 or 31. But unfortunately, he's not able to even cash out of that amount because he has to make at least $100 or $100 in order to cash out and make a withdrawal from that Steam account. And unfortunately, he's not able to do that, and he's not in a position where he is eligible to do that. Because again, they want that $100 threshold. Shiroki is saying, so basically Rooster is being jealous or salty. Yeah, that's what Umain thinks. And I don't know, why he's... Oh, actually, let me do this number here. Let me stop screen sharing. And I'm going to share Rooster's YouTube here so you can see his channel. There we go. So yeah, Gummy Jump is putting his stuff out. He does occasionally get some views on Rust and occasionally on Trackmania. But you get some really strange videos that don't really have any effort. And you'll notice that majority of his videos don't have a thumbnail. It's just kind of a screenshot from the game. And the titles are either misspelled or don't really have a proper, title format. Doesn't have words capitalized, or the title or the name of the video itself is kind of weird. Like Gummy Jump Trailer 2.0, that's fine. Baby Mode IL Gummies WR. That's kind of a weird thing to be writing. And of course, because of that and this weird screenshot, it only has 11 views. The next video, I kind of feel bad for this guy. 17 views, but no kind of context or a thumbnail that kind of gets you into watching the video. Or the next video, he tried, 61 views. I'm surprised that has views. And then he has one video that has a minute of just credits from some video, probably from the live stream here. I forgot to add this to the end of the last video. XDD has 71 views, and it's just credits here on the leaderboard. Then he has all of my Trackmania maps world records. So I don't know if what these maps are. I don't know if it's his own creation or these are maps from the Trackmania game itself. But that's probably him just recording about an hour and a half of him playing Trackmania, which is fine for those who want to watch Trackmania, which makes sense. Then he has a little bit of an audience of 240 views. But then you have a game called video called Multiple Plays, which is, I know it's Rust, but it looks a little weird. Heli Takedown and Defense could be, arguably made a little bit better there. Baby Mode Long Grass Slabs WR. I mean, that has 19 views and no thumbnail. Then you have Baby Mode's new WR. Benchmark capital W, capital R for Baby Mode first ending. It's just weird titles and it's kind of strange. All right, Shioki is asking what did he do? So again, to reiterate, Rooster blocked, pretty much he blocked me. Rooster also blocked Umain, Uchapa. I think Shiro still is in contact with him, and Dragon. Shiro and Dragon are two of Rooster's friends. So that's what's going on. Okay, we're getting some weird. I don't know if you all are seeing this. We're getting a little bit of a weird technical bump. It said we had 5-6 people watching, and then it dropped instantly. All right, clapping stream snipers. That's a little bit better. I mean, I don't know about caps, but it's like he takes clips from his live stream and then just posts it up. So yeah, that's Rooster's channel if you want to look at this screen. So I'm going to go back to the live stream here. So Maxer says, did you read my Russian message? LOL. Where's the Russian message? I didn't get no Russian message. All right, next one. Umain says, Thigh, I think I got hacked on Discord. What do you mean you got hacked on Discord, Umain? Let me try to get on Discord and see what happens. What do you mean you're not able to log on to Discord, Umain, or what's going on? Let me know. But yeah, Rooster, Umain, you can, or Chapa, I'm sorry. Yeah, people are asking what happened to Rooster and why he blocked you. It wouldn't let me log in. Yes, fat. What do you mean? What do you mean fat? But yeah, what's going on with your Discord, Umain? I'm on Discord right now, seeing if there's any new updates. And I texted you a few times on Discord as well, Umain. But yeah. Speaking of Discord, if you go to, actually, I can probably put the link to the channel, the Discord channel page in chat if you want to join the Discord. We have, how many members we have on Discord now? We have 31, 32 members. So if you want to help us get to 40, I'm going to put the link to the Discord channel there. Chapa says, probably that white boy hacked my account. All right, Maxer says, у меня день рождения через 7 дней. So your birthday's in 7 days. Congratulations. Happy future birthday, Maxer. So yeah, there's a link to our Discord channel if you want to join. I think it should let you join the channel. I'm not sure though, but I gotta post the link to yesterday's live stream and then today's live stream onto the account. But yeah, Rooster blocked Uchapa last summer because Rooster claimed, or somebody claimed, that Uchapa was being annoying or something, and then Rooster just got fed up and decided to block him permanently, which I was very surprised that happened. Um, but yeah, I don't know if you mean if you're still on the channel or not, but I talked to Dragon. So this is the next part. I'm going to tell you the next event in this series that led to Rooster blocking me, and it's kind of related to the whole thing. So when I spoke with Dragon, and Dragon is one of Rooster's friends, Dragon said that he noticed a few weird things going on with Rooster. All right, Maxer says here, "О боже, мой русский переводчик застрял, bro." Which in English means, "Oh God, my Russian translator is stuck, bro." All right. So, yeah, I was talking to Dragon, one of Rooster's friends. Dragon lives in the same town as Rooster. He also lives in Wetaskiwin in Canada with Rooster. And he noticed that whenever he would go to Walmart, he would notice Rooster kind of like doing a bunch of weird and strange things at Walmart. All right, Uchapa says here, bro, I can't log into my account. WTF? Is it saying your password's wrong, Umain? Don't you have a backup to your email? You should always back up your Discord to your email, or have a what do you call it? What do they call it? Two-step factor login or something like that. Um, but yeah, so I start talking with Dragon. Yes, your password's wrong. Are you sure you have check your what's it called, caps lock, and everything. Make sure you're typing in and spelling it correctly, um, or you're not using an old password. But yeah, start talking with Dragon, and Dragon was like, every time he would go to Walmart, Rooster would be doing something very strange. And he said he will always see like Rooster running around in the parking lot at Walmart, um, or Rooster would be like hiding behind stuff out of nowhere. He said that one time he went to Walmart, was shopping around, and Rooster would like avoid trying to talk with him, and Dragon was like weirded out, thinking like, "What in the world's going on?" And then Dragon finally like figured out what was going on with Rooster. Chapa says, "I think Alex got into my account. Thigh, have you talked to Alex at all?" Uh, I haven't talked to Alex. Let me see what's going on with Alex. I've been messaging Alex a few times, and Alex has not been responding. Uh, let me text him right now. He is what do you call it? Idle. Alex Idle on Discord. So I'm gonna text him right quick and see if he will respond. Let's see. Hey Alex, what you up to? What are you up to? I don't know if Alex will respond. He hasn't messaged me ever since. I've been sending Alex occasional links to the live stream, seeing if he likes anything. What is this, Alex? Oh, but I did talk to Alex. Like, we had kind of a small conversation last December, towards the end of December, because we had a issue where we were like, he didn't talk to me since like the summer, but Alex has been busy with school, I think. He's also in like algebra 2, if that means anything to you, Umain. But I texted Alex, so we'll see if he responds. But yeah, back to the Dragon's Adventures at Dragon's Adventure at Walmart Canada with Rooster, right? So I was talking with Dragon, and he was saying Rooster's acting weird. He would hide behind stuff, run around in the parking lot, which I'm just imagining Rooster, waving his arms, like going all crazy in a parking lot, right? Um, but he said Rooster was like avoiding talking with him for some reason. He would always be like pretending to be busy. Um, and then I think he found out some information through one small conversation he had with Rooster and a little bit with Rooster's sister, Aurora. And so what's been going on recently there, Dragon's been going to Walmart, and Dragon got into like a school or college to study two different things. Like Dragon wants to be a what do they call it? A transportation conductor, which is like with trains and that involves passenger trains, cargo trains, and trains are important, in terms of transportation there. Um, but he would have to like go to Walmart for whatever reason, and he was talking with Rooster, trying to figure out if Rooster was going to go back to school or go back to college. And apparently, there's been a bunch of issues and weird stuff that's been going on in Rooster's family as of late. Um, the first thing that happened was that he, Rooster has had like no social life, apparently, which I don't know what that means, but I think Rooster's getting what I call the Walmart sped virus, which means like you probably know what I'm talking about. If you go to Walmart, you tend to see some sped people there. These are the people of Walmart. If you've ever seen those type of videos on YouTube, I'm sure there are plenty of them, but people start uh, losing a few brain cells at Walmart, just to say the least. But uh, apparently, Rooster was claiming that he didn't have a social life, and we were trying to like investigate what he meant by that. And Rooster, apparently, the first thing that's been going on it was that his sister started seeing somebody and had a boyfriend who was new, and uh, one thing led to another, and his sister got pregnant. And when Dragon found that out, he was very surprised because she was not showing any like signs or any symptoms of what's associated with somebody being pregnant. Um, and Dragon was confused because he ended up finding out through me that Rooster's sister was pregnant last year. And he was like, when was she pregnant? When did she have a baby? And she had a baby last, like, I think it was in December. And Dragon is like, well, what happened there? Like, I was like, who's the dad? Who's the uh what's the name? Baby, who's the baby daddy? It was one of the funny things I remember Dragon was saying, and we were trying to figure that out because for some reason Aurora was not mentioning um, anything about the dad, and there were no photos of the baby and her, or rather, usually it's like the mom, the dad, and the child take photos. And Dragon thinks that maybe something happened with the boyfriend slash father of the child, which I don't know. Because of that lack of information, I don't know really what to say. As far as I know, the baby's healthy. Aurora got sick at the hospital, which was another thing, and everyone was freaking out because she got some kind of infection. I don't know if it was a viral infection or a bacterial infection. We were trying to figure that out, but like Rooster wasn't saying anything. And Aurora was kind of like talking to some people through Facebook, but we were trying to understand what was going on. And we had this crazy theory that the dad, like Rooster's dad, got sick, and then his sister got sick, and then everybody was going crazy because of what do you call it? Family stress associated with a young pregnancy. Because I don't know how old Aurora is now, but I imagine she's in her 20s or at least 18. I don't know, but Rooster kind of just went quiet. Like we were trying to figure out, like, hey, Rooster, what's going on? We heard your sister had a baby and didn't say a word. And we were so confused about it too. Let me go check on Discord right quick. No, nothing from Alex and no updates from Umain. But yeah, Rooster was not answering any of the calls, any of the text messages. And then the next thing we know is that um, the last thing Dragon said was that he would notice Rooster come into Walmart, run around the store, and grab something off the. From there, Dragon said that he's lost contact with Rooster as well. And so I'm like, okay, let me. So Dragon's the only person I know who's there, pretty much who can meet up with Rooster in real life. But let me ask some of his other friends. So I got in touch with Shiro, which, for those of you who are not familiar with who Shiro is one of Rooster's friends who's sort of a friend of mine, kind of acquaintance, who's has family from Japan, is part Japanese. But I was like, hey, Shiro, something's going off with Rooster. And he's like, well, I don't know. Maybe you should ask him. And I'm like, well, I can't get in touch with him. I can't ask Rooster. Can you get in touch with Rooster and ask him what's going on and why he blocked me and is not answering anybody else? And he's like, well, if Rooster don't want to talk with you, there's nothing I can do about that, buddy. And I'm like, what kind of attitude is that coming from you, Shiro? And it's like, well, I'm going to give it a try, but I can't give no guarantees now. And I'm like, why are you talking this way, Shiro? And Shiro goes and starts texting Rooster. And Shiro then sends me a photo or a screenshot on Discord. And I'm looking to see if I can find it here on my end. I might not find it, but Shiro was talking really weird. Let me see if I can pull up some of the messages. All right, I'll ask him, but just to be clear, if he doesn't want to talk with you, buddy, or with any of that sort of stuff, I won't push him anyway. So, and I don't know what that kind of language is supposed to mean. And I'm like, well, back in December, he was like saying that he was busy all the time, so we never had a normal conversation. Can you figure out what's going on with Rooster? And I'm kind of, then I said, I'm curious why Rooster came to this decision. I would appreciate that, especially since we have been friends since 2017. And she was like, all right, he's typing right now, so I'll see. Then Shiro sends me this screenshot of him messaging Rooster. Thai wants me to try to contact you for something. So he's not conveying anything that I've been saying to him. Contact you for something. If you don't want to talk with him for whatever reason, just let me know. And I'm like, at this point, I'm thinking there's something off with Shiro too, but I'm like, all right, whatever. And then Rooster responds to Shiro. So here's what Rooster says here. I don't want to talk with him. I don't agree with what he's doing with his YouTube channel by sponsoring people. He's getting a bunch of following because of it, which means that he's jealous that my channel's growing. And I'm thinking, why in the world would you be jealous? I mean, I'm posting, which tells me Rooster thinks that that there's no, original content basically on my channel, which is incorrect. We have the live streams, a lot of the videos. But that's what freaking Rooster has been mad at. Rooster was, so upset that that we were getting an audience building up, and to me this was so weird, so strange. And so I'm like, well, let me go to Facebook. And Rooster was at this point. Rooster didn't block me on Facebook yet, and I was like, well, hey Rooster, hello, what's going on? Can we talk? Rooster doesn't even talk. Doesn't do a thing. Blocks me immediately. I can still follow him technically, but I can't be friends. But luckily, I'm friends with his sister on Facebook right now. And we're still technically friends on YouTube, but that doesn't really mean much. I did try to message him on one of his videos on YouTube, and of course, he does not respond. And the only other thing I can think of is to try to contact him through Roblox, or let him kind of like calm down, and then maybe in a few months check again to see if something new happens. Like, did Rooster finally like chill down, calm down, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna talk to you again, Thigh. Let's be friends again, Thigh. That kind of strange behavior, which has happened before. So, but I started talking with everybody else, and I was like, well, guys, what do you think I should do? And Rooster, I mean, the question was basically, what should I do with Rooster? Do I, you know, the idea is like, we need to make amends to get Rooster back to unblocking me on everything and, him being back to where he was before, essentially, which is him being back to normal was basically what he was like before he went to Walmart. Um, which I don't know if that's even possible at this point. But uh, my thinking was like, hey, Rooster, if you're going to work full time in Walmart, let's do this kind of schedule. How about you work mornings, and then after you return home from work, do some YouTube here and there, and do some Discord here and there. That would be my essential thinking. I do know that if you work an evening shift, it tends to be kind of more messed up. Like you work the evening or afternoon, or I don't even know what his shifts are nowadays. But if he's working overnight, then he's kind of really screwed up. Their afternoon shifts are also very tough. That's why I tend to recommend morning shifts. If he can work a morning shift and then get back home and then do YouTube and Discord, then we're fine. But I suspect that he's probably overburdened with Walmart, and then also his sister's probably off of Walmart for maternity leave, which I have no clue what that is like in Canada, which we'll see eventually. Um, but yeah, basically that's what we are kind of at right now is we are trying to understand what's going on with Rooster's current behavior. But Umain and Uchapa told me that, hey, screw Rooster, you should do your own thing, Thigh. You don't have to listen to Rooster. Um, which I do understand that viewpoint, but other viewpoints like, well, I've been friends with him for 7 years. I would think there should be a way to get him back to being friends instead of doing this sudden blocking everything and calling it a day and just leaving, which is weird in my mind. Um, but I don't know what's going on. Dragon says basically the same thing that you made saying that, oh, Thigh, do your own thing. Don't let anybody bully you or push you around, which I do understand a viewpoint. So that's like two people against Rooster. Um, so I don't, I gotta come up with an idea what to do. And the kind of that's my thing is like, should I make a poll right now? Do I listen to Rooster and figure out what Rooster wants, or do I do my own thing? But problem is, part of what Rooster wants, I can't exactly fulfill. Because one, I have a laptop that's in poor condition and I'm trying to frantically sell on eBay and that has not sold yet. If that sells, then I can probably go and get a desktop, especially since funds have been coming in. But unfortunately, we have some medical bills we got to take care of as well. So, but besides that, we also have a few other issues, like we need to create a fund eventually to save up some money for the desktop, which once the laptop sells, I can put money aside for that. Um, then I have my mechanic buddy. I have to get something set up with him eventually. And then a few other things like I don't know if I'm going to be doing a part time job or not soon for the next few weeks or not. But we'll see because we're having some issues there. And then come summertime, we really don't know what's going to happen at that point. And post summertime, we have no plans at all, other than the general plan is we're needing to save up money for a few different big projects. But yeah, if I could get a desktop, I can certainly start streaming Roblox more often, like we used to. So yeah, that's probably one of the big issues in